Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We are carrying on the harvest at the moment. We harvested quite a few fields last time around, and we got the straw baled up. We've just got the leftovers now pretty much. This is the last field that needs harvesting. We've got some workers going on at the moment. Obviously there's a worker in the Massey Ferguson here. There's a worker in the Massey Ferguson tractor, and there's also a worker in the John Deere tractor. So it's all systems go at the moment. We have got a little bit of moving to do, moving with the buffalo. So basically we need to make some space because this barn over here is pretty much full now, but we have got some buffalo ready to come over. So I have sort of made a bit of a decision, and we are going to sell a few. So we're going to sell these ones here. Now, to be honest with you, I've got no idea whether, depending on how old they are, means they produce more or less. I'm not too sure. I haven't got a clue, to be honest. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get rid of the 8 oldest. Basically, we've got 15 to come over. So these old ones here, they're going to go. That's going to bring in £8,000. Lovely. And then we need to get rid of 7 more. So I think these next oldest, they can go as well. And then how much more? So we've got 12 spaces at the moment, so we need to get rid of 3 more. So I'm going to get rid of 3 of these young ones actually, as they're not going to produce us any milk. So there we go, we now have 15 spaces. Lovely. So let's find the transport trailer. I've just seen it, it's just there. We'll bring those 15 over and they can start producing milk for us straight away. And then what we're going to do, obviously we're not going to put buffalo in that one this time, because obviously the barn is completely full now. What we're going to do, I have been told that apparently Angus cows are very, very good. You buy them as a baby, 0 months old, you throw them in there. For 10 months you do absolutely nothing with them. You let them fend for themselves, and then the last 2 months what you do, you put water and a bit of silage in. You get them healthy until they are 12 months old, and then you can sell them at 12 months old for a really good profit. So that's what we're going to do. Obviously we need to move these 15 across first, so we'll just get these guys over. But there they are all in there. Look at them going to their new home. They'll love it over there because they get lovely TMR rather than being left for the meadow at the other place. So yeah, we will have, or we'll be back to 73 buffalo in this barn, but majority of them, bar a couple, are going to be producing milk for us, which is great. But what that does mean is we're going to be needing even more TMR than we already do. So lovely, that's great. We'll get the other 9 over, and then we'll put the Angus cows in there. So that's what we'll do, and hopefully those Angus cows, they'll bring in a lot of money. They supposedly do give you a really, really good profit. So I guess in 12 months time, this time around, or this time next year in August, we will find out. Right, so this is the last 3 now. Lovely, they are in. So we'll just pull this out the way a little bit so we can get to the trigger there, and let's get ourselves some cows. So Angus, this is what we want. So £300 each, we'll fill it up, 31 of those, doesn't cost too much at all. Lovely. So yeah, we'll just let them fend for themselves. There they are, all them babies, for 10 months, throw some water and some food in there, and then hopefully we'll make some big profit. Fingers crossed it works out. So yeah, that'll be a nice little money maker, and we'll keep doing that until eventually at some point, if we get a bigger buffalo barn and we need to breed them in there again. But until then, we'll just carry on doing it with the Angus. So yeah, I'm also really looking forward to using our brand new seeder for the first time in this episode. as soon as one of the fields is all cultivated up and ready to go, we will be using that. We've used the new planter, but we have not used the new seeder, so that's going to be really good. So let's park this up out the way, and then we'll just we'll make sure everything there is okay. We'll see if they need some more food or not. I can't remember if we done it last time. I'm sure we probably did. That will do there. Let's jump across. Oh, we know they're out of straw. They already used all that up. So yeah, they've got loads of food. 27,000 litres. Lovely. That's good. 84,000 litres of slurry. Over 5,000 litres of milk. That is excellent. They're doing really, really well in there. Perfect. Okay, so let's hook up to the trailer once more. We'll grab any more that the worker has got for us, and then let's just have a look. So we can see the John Deere there. That's going fairly well. Only got a little bit left. What about the Massey Ferguson? Yeah, quite a little bit more to go there. So we'll see which one gets finished first, and then we will use our brand new seeder on one of these fields. Right then, well that's enough of that for now. We'll leave that there and come back to that in a little bit. So this field here, not too far away. So I do just want to grab the red trailer here, our gravel trailer. We need to take that down to the debris crusher because that will most certainly be full now, and I imagine the cement factory is getting a little bit low. So at the moment we are looking for 2,000 litres of planks long to go towards our constructible. That's what we're waiting for. Unfortunately, we haven't had any ready for a little while yet, so hopefully they are not too far away at all. So it looks like our friend here on field number 8, they've got a harvest which needs harvesting there, but doesn't look like anyone's took the contract up yet. So the Massey Ferguson there isn't getting on too bad either. Again, we are just waiting for this sawmill to use all the wood up so we can upgrade. Looks like we've got loads and loads of milk there. Really nice. Lovely. So let's get this turned on. Start the engine. There we go. Lovely. That'll do. So we should get a nice full trailer load there, I would have thought. Let's see how these are getting on. Have they produced anything for us yet? Oh, they have. Very, very nice. Crazy animals. Crazy animals. Well, that's good. That's good. Even at that young age, they are still producing for us. That's really nice. So we just need these fields to hurry up and get cultivated, really, so we can crack on and get our seeder out. I guess while we're waiting we might as well fill it up with seed, and we probably don't have any fertiliser either, so I suspect we'll need a trip over to the shop, and while we're heading that way we might as well take this because we're going to be needing this on the other field. Bought this last time, lovely little upgrade, saves messing about with the telehandler so much. Oh wow, and the worker's nearly got a full tank yet again. That is filling up rather quickly, so let's grab the trailer, and by the time we get back down here they should have turned round. Get your pipe out. Let's have some more of this lovely wheat. Getting a really, really good yield off this. This is going to put us over 20,000. Probably going to not be too far off 30,000 litres, which will be very, very nice from this field. And that will be going in a flour mill. Now I'm not sure whether we're going to buy one or rent one first of all. Not too sure, but that is where it's going to be going. So we'll make the most out of our products. That's after we've fed the chickens, of course. That will do for that then. We'll leave this up here, we'll let that carry on. So as we were, let's grab the seeder and we'll get it filled up, get it ready for when one of the fields is done. Look like the John Deere is now working on the headlands, so this may well be the first one. So we didn't have any seeds at the farm, unfortunately, and I didn't actually realise you can't do seeds and fertiliser at the same time on this one. Never mind, it doesn't matter, because we do have our double application that we can do with the slurry tanker, so that's not bad at all. So we'll grab 2 of those for now. We'll see how much we can fit in. If we just drive a little bit closer, we should be able to fill it up. There we go. So I reckon this tank has got a very big capacity on it actually. Yes, it most definitely has. That's only filled up 18%. Wow. But this will be more than enough for the fields that we want to do for now. We'll come back and grab some more when we need it, but that'll do perfectly fine. So I can't remember what the working width on this is, but it's a big one. It definitely is. We spent a lot of money on this. So yeah, there we go. That's rather impressive. But let's fold that back up. We can't drive down the road like that. Oh, nearly took the tree out. Oh, and we missed the sign as well. Wow. Okay, so we'll get back. We'll make a start on the field. We'll work round the workers if we have to. And of course, we are probably going to have to do some more trailer emptying as well. So as this one looks like it is nearly finished, we will make a start over here. We'll put GPS on and we'll try and work around the worker as much as we can. They really are nearly done. So it wants us to do 2 headlands. I think we only need 1. Yeah, so we'll start over here, and then by the time we get round the other side, the worker should have finished. Wow, that was really bad. So now let's get this unfolded so we can see the full capability of this. Of course, we need to select our seeds. We're going to be doing canola in this one. This is literally 4 times wider than the one we had previous. A well overdue upgrade. So yeah, that's going to be really nice. So let's get it lowered. We've already selected the seeds, turned it on, and let's go with the GPS. Nice working speed as well. That is very nice. And yes, that is going to use the seeds extremely slowly. So that's good. That is good. It's quite a simple little thing. Nothing too fancy, but it really does do the job. So one of our workers has completed the task. Oh, it was the other one, the John Deere, finished first. So yeah, this is lovely, a really good upgrade. I'm glad we spent the money on this. And look at that sunflower field. That is looking fantastic. Those sunflowers look great. And we're only 2-3 months away from being able to get those harvested. So yeah, that's good. I'm really looking forward to that. And they'll be going in an oil mill. So like we're going to do with the wheat in a flour mill, we are going to make the most out of those and put those in an oil mill. So yeah, that's going to be really good. So let's see how far we can get on this field until we have to stop. We'll probably have to stop to get the harvester emptied, I would have thought, because it's probably not too far off. But hopefully we'll be able to pull that black trailer with the Massey Ferguson over there. That would be nice. Then we don't need to disconnect this from the seeder. Okay, well hopefully that looked alright in a time lapse, but I'm really happy with that. So much easier with the wider working width there. Honestly, made this field feel like a piece of cake. I mean, I know it's not a massive field, but doing fields like this with our old seeder, oh, it was dreadful. But yeah, absolute piece of cake with this. Really happy. So glad I bought this for sure. That's really good. So we are just about finished up. Just this little bit here. Lovely. Okay, we'll get that folded up. We'll take it over to the farm. We will need that on another field in a bit. We're not going to do it straight away. But yeah, that's good. Very happy. So the Massey Ferguson, the little tractor. What a little tractor that is. It's really impressive. Obviously, I know it's a little bit slow pulling the big cultivator and the big tractor, or not the big tractor, the big trailer like it did. But yeah, it just does really well. It's only got, I think, 130 horsepower, something along those lines. It does really well. A very impressive little tractor. So we'll leave this here because we're going to need it on this field. But let's just jump across to that and we'll get the rest out of the harvester. Okay, well, I don't think the harvester's quite finished there. It said it was. That's definitely not finished. What about this? Ah, I see. So it got stuck on the bale there and it thought, nah, that's it. Give up. Can't be bothered. And that was it. So yeah. Well, we'll finish it then. Literally, just push it out of the way. That's all we had to do. So we've only got just over 1,000 litres here anyway, so that should fit in the trailer there, although that is looking rather full. A bit more full than I expected. But yeah, what a mighty little tractor. Very happy with that. What big job can we get it to do next? So obviously this needs baling up. I'm not going to do it straight away because we have done a little bit of baling just recently, or a lot of baling. Is that full? Yes it is. Okay, typical. Well, I'll take this straight over to the silo and then we'll see if the Massey Ferguson can make it over there as well. I'm sure it will, no problem at all. This can go back in the shed for now. We're not going to need this anymore, not until the sunflower field is ready. So yeah, we do put things away. Occasionally they do go away. So that will do there, and we must remember to turn off the engine because it's getting a little bit low on fuel. Right, are you up for the challenge? I bet you are. Look at that, pulls away absolutely fine. Obviously we've got a little bit of an incline over there, so we'll head towards the road and we'll see if we can make it. I think as soon as we pick up a bit of speed and get on at the road, we'll be perfectly fine. We just hit 20 miles an hour. So let's give it another test once it's dumped this out. Let's see if it can pull the trailer full of stones. Now, I'm sure that is going to be way too much for it, but we're going to try it. Let's see what else it can do. Small but mighty. Lovely little tractor. And we purchased it for just over £60,000. A very good deal for sure. So there we go, that's all the wheat in there. Lovely wheat. We're getting a real nice stockpile in the silo at the moment. So we'll leave that there. Let's head down to the debris crusher and let's have a go at that trailer. I feel like we might be calling for a little bit of backup with the New Holland, but you never know. So that trailer looks brimmed to me. I would say that it is probably at 100%. Let's have a little go. 99%, well, oh, look at that. Pulled away, no issue. Don't know what I was even worried about. Well, let's head over to the cement factory. Let's see if we can get there. Small but mighty. A little bit like those crazy sheep there. Handled it easy peasy. Not too sure what the brake's going to be like when we now attempt to stop, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, absolutely fine. Nice. So the tyres are a little bit flat there at the bottom, of course. They only go flat at the bottom. So yeah, really nice. And there's all our lovely stones. Keeping that fed, excellent. So I'll drop this back to the debris crusher. We'll continue with the conveyor belt there because there was a little bit more. And then we'll get this tractor back to work, but a little bit of an easier job this time. We'll get it connected up to the John Deere seeder, and it can make a start putting a crop in field number 3. Right, okay, let's get this set up on here. Give the John Deere tractor a little rest. So we'll start with the headland. We'll see if they want to start with that this time around. So there we go, they're off. Let's get the little John Deere out the way. That work is done for now. It's done a lot of work, but its time is probably now up until next time around. It can have a year off. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like in this episode we're going to be able to get any more progression on the constructible or deliver any wood beams to the playground, because we've just got too much to do in this month. There is far too much to do, and we really can't progress because these months are too valuable. So nothing is really that close to spawning. I do like to try and deliver something to the playground every episode, but it does not look like it's going to happen this time around. But never mind, we can't have it our own way every time. We'll just have to try and do a little bit extra next time, I guess. So let's just pull this out the way a little bit so the work doesn't get stuck on it. Now we need to go and grab some, we need to grab our slurry tanker. Should already have 20,000 litres of slurry in it, plus the 80 odd thousand which is in the slurry pit, because the big canola field that we just done, we need to get the first application down. Now, do I go with 2 applications and risk running out, or do I go with 1 application? I'm not too sure. What I might do this time round, as it is a rather big field, I'll probably do 1 application just in case, and then in a couple of months time or whatever we can do the second application. I think that's probably the best bet. I do not want to really run out halfway through. That would not be good. So let's get this big boy unfolded and we'll get GPS on. There we go, GPS is on, lovely. So let's start back here. Oh, do we go with 2 oh no, I'm going to go with 2 applications. Let's risk it. We're not here to play safe. Let's risk it. So we'll back up a little bit. Right, let's get it lowered down. So we just need to activate the double application. There it is. Okay, it is going. Lovely. So we'll double check this on the map in a second. Let's check it now right quick. How are we looking? Yeah, dark blue. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Double application. Nice. So you can't waste too much time because it does just keep pouring out, and as you can see you do go through it right quick. Obviously we're going to have a couple of runs back and forth to the slurry pit, but fingers crossed we'll have enough. At least we only need to do it once if that is the case. So there we go then. Basically, if we want to stay self-sufficient, we have to get pigs. There really isn't any way around it, I don't believe, unless you know of a better way. But we've used nearly, with what's in this tank here, nearly 80,000 litres of slurry we have used, which is crazy. Of course, it's good to be self-sufficient. That's what we want to be. We don't want to have to be buying fertiliser all the time. But that's a lot of slurry. So yeah, let me know. Can we make it go further? Can we spread it further? What can we do with it? Or do we have to get the pigs and then get a massive slurry pit and just have loads and loads and loads of slurry? I'm not too sure. So we've ended up with this random strip here for some reason. So we'll just finish this up. And strangely enough, even though we subsoiled, ploughed up the hail damage, it is still in the field, which I'm very surprised about, because normally when we do that it does get rid of it, but you can clearly see it there, and there's a couple of patches over in the distance. It has not, so I'm not too sure what that's all about. So let's just finish this little bit up here. I imagine the Massey Ferguson is probably pretty much done as well. The mighty little tractor has really done us proud in this episode. So we have got some rain forecast, and that's meant to be coming about 8 o'clock, so we've got a little bit of time. But yeah, unfortunately, not too much progression with the playground or the sawmill in this one, but we can't do too much about it. We'll just have to do a little bit extra next time round to try and make up for it. So let's hop across into the Massey Ferguson. Looks like it's doing pretty well. Yeah, it's actually doing really well, so it hasn't got that much left. So lovely. That's going to be another nice canola field. And then of course we've got all of our... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Back up, back up. There we go. Let's park it in the proper place for a start. Then yeah, we've just got our baling to do, and obviously we'll need to cultivate that field as well. Let's just check the calendar. So, well, obviously we've done canola in 2 fields. It's going to be barley or wheat. I'll probably end up going with wheat in field number 2. So we're not going to have as much straw next time, but that's perfectly fine because we've got a massive stockpile of straw now. So yeah, that's not too bad at all really. So all we'll have to do is just clear up the rest of that straw, get the bales, pick the bales up. Then next time we'll probably get a worker, cultivate that up, ready for when we can use our super good seeder to put some wheat in there. So that'll be lovely. Obviously we need, well, yeah, I'd like to get as much done in this day as we can, but as soon as it gets dark we will then end up progressing. So really not worth going over this lot with a windrower, because we can, with the size of windrower we've currently got, we probably need to upgrade really. We can only bring 2 swaths into one. Well, there's no point doing that because you're going over the field twice anyway, so we might as well just carry on as we are for now. But yeah, another episode of field work, but we have nearly done it. We haven't got too much more to do. We are flying through it, and then we can progress on to the nice juicy stuff. But that is going to be next time. That's going to be it for this one. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.